Okay, guys, welcome back. Loki's like, ooh, make it a guessing game. Make it a guessing game. Loki wants me to play a guessing game with you, and we'll see how many of you guess this. I took down Loki's Pizzeria. I took down the video as well, by the way. I'd watched the playback. It looked a little strange, but I was like, okay, I put it up. I watched it for Karate Control, and it was even worse on YouTube, so I took it down. Nobody watched it anyhow, and you didn't miss much. Loki's Pizzeria is gone. Loki had me build a temple for a friend of his. It's late, and I'm forgetting English. He had me build a temple for a friend of his, and it's a beautiful temple. I got to do exactly what I wanted to do. And I found out you can make it pitch black night outside. And I was so excited. And I found out you can get rid of all the lights practically. And it's not so pitch black that I'm stumbling around, but it is fairly dark. And all the stars were blotted out of the sky. And I'm looking around like, it's so pretty. And I'm getting to decorate in all black, and there's coffins everywhere, and skulls, and severed hands holding candles. It's the prettiest thing ever. And I was just, at first I started building it, I was changing it over from Loki's place to his friend's place. And, you know, gods can have such different energy to things that they're actually almost repelled by something, and his friend was kind of repelled by the whole cutesy ootsy, you missed the video, but it was pretty twee pizza place. But as I kept changing it over, and then I ended up with pretty much an empty shell because it just felt like the right kind of sacrifice to take all 500 items out by hand. I felt the energy shift, and I couldn't get much in for his friend, and I wasn't getting much inspiration actually, because you have all this black furniture. What the hell do you do with it? I know I should have like stopped and went and watched a few golf decorating videos, but I'm like, what do I do with this actually? And his friend can give inspiration, so his friend, it was like he reached out and touched me and gave me inspiration. And then it was like I was seeing, a lot of times when I work on these builds, it's not like the gods give you constant signs and stuff or visions, but the way my mind works, I could see the potential. And I just started making all this wonderful stuff. And we don't have very many rooms built, but we do have halls. You know, we have a couple different halls on the grounds. And he let me do whatever I want. They're gigantic statues of knights. They're so huge. They're bigger than the building itself. And it's pretty. And I was kind of dancing around because I got to finally use those dead trees that we have. I got to use those in a build. And I was just so happy and frisking around that I came out and I made the video for his friend. And, you know, his friend's very, you know, he's very joyous for someone that dresses all in black and is associated with death. He's very joyous about this and was very pleased, and that's why he gave me that kind of boost of its like ecstasy or joy, because I kept wanting to put joy on that video, and I'm like, that's not going to make sense, but that's really what I'm feeling. And he was very pleased, and it's so pretty, guys. Everything's in black. And people are going on sub. I don't know who this god is, but on sub. Oh, it's pretty. And I said that if he would bless me, you know, and, you know, I'm going to have to go play other VR, obviously, but if I can get some more skulls and coffins and everything, this is going to be the most banging temple ever. It's going to be fucking perfect. But I'm like, I need more stuff. And I need some more knights. And can we have more weapons, please? And, oh, we need one of these and one of these and one of these. So I was making this list. And I could feel the amusement pouring off of this god. Like, you're adorable when you get around dead things and weapons. But it was good. I feel giddy because it was like feeling his blessing, and he was extremely happy to have the temple. So I was doing a little dance, and it got me out of that funk of not being able to just go and get a pizza and not being able to just go and pick up some video games. And I did something useful for a friend of Loki. So guess the god. Guess the god below. Guess the god below. You know the temple It's black as night outside the temple. I decorated all in black. So you're gonna have to tell me which god you think this is. Lucky's giggling because we could think of at least 10 gods it could be, but we're giggling, so we're having our giggles and our happies, and oh, it's beautiful. And it was like coming home, and somebody finally let me decorate in all black and decorate with skulls and coffins and weapons. And the best part was his friend said that, I showed him the bows and everything. And he's like, "Oh, see how you just take a sword in your hand? You're really good at this." And he had me take one of the bows, and we were using the knight statues as target practice. See if you can shoot that one in the head. And it was so much fun. Anyhow, I'm feeling giddy. So he made me very happy, and he was obviously very pleased. And he's like, this one's useful. So you're going to have to tell me who you think the friend of Loki is. And Loki's giggling because to both of us it's obvious, and it's probably obvious to a lot of you, but still, guess below. Guess the god. Guess the god. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.